Hey everybody, it's your girl Tundi, and I'm of the Unusual Blessings podcast. But I had a surgery, and I had it on July the 1st, and I thought I would blog about my experience and let you guys know what it is I'm going through, what I've gone through. I had a panectomy done on July the 1st. That's when the bottom half of your tummy is taken during surgery. I had was lipoed on the sides, um, and so far it's been okay. I tell you what I did. I worked out for an entire year previous. Now, for the last month and a half, I have not worked out. That leads me to why I am creating this video. For one, I again am Tundi. I have two boys, and my oldest son was large. Both my boys were large, but my oldest son was very large. I was only 19 years old, um, and I was 4 days overdue, and I was put into labor. Uh, was in labor 22 and a half hours. Body never really even got to 10 centimeters. I got to 9.5 and was told to push. After that, pushing for about 45 minutes to an hour. My baby, his heartbeat went to zero. Everything went nilch. What the heck? Okay, once that happened, they had to rush to get my baby out. So they proceed to Miss Hector, we're gonna blah 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 blah. I have a cesarean, deliver 9 pound, 2.5 ounce baby boy, who came out by the way blue. If you hear fireworks, it's the 4th of July and they shooting them like cannons. Couldn't choose that, but that's kind of what's going on. So, but back to what I was saying as far as my video goes. I delivered my baby, and I was never. I don't think I was put back right because I had so much skin because I was very large. I didn't gain a lot of weight, but I gained a lot of weight. But it was all in the abdomen. It was all in my abdomen. So my abdomen was very distended with a big baby. And once that happened, I was thrown into the realm of surgery. Only 19, about to be 20, and didn't heal properly because it took me a long time to heal because during the labor process, I was given an epidural, and they tried to insert it 5 times into my back. Nothing took. I did not go numb from the waist down. It localized 5 days later after my mother had went back to her job and my sisters were at school and I was home alone with my baby. Thank God I was on the bed. When I got up to stand, my entire leg gave way. Once it gave way, I was able to fall, and I had my baby in my arms, and I landed him on the bed. But I would have dropped my baby, newborn baby. Fortunately, God was there with me, and that was 25 years ago. So I've lived with this for a number of years. Came back in 2002 after that birth in 95, 96. I have old my son, he's 25, so 1996. After that birth, I gave birth again in 2002. I even knew then when I was pregnant with my baby, that I felt there was something in there. My cousin used to say, Tanya, he put everything plus the kitchen sink back in there. Like, he put the tools and everything, because I just got huge. Then I was on depot, after which point I gained 80 pounds. So I'm huge. And I've never been this big in my life. So when my son is about 3 or 4, I lose 25 pounds. Then I lose some more. So I got down, but I still always had that two stomachs. And I had learned to live with it, but I did not like it. I hated it. So in 2014, well, I would say 2012, 13, as my divorce is becoming final and I'm going through that, I start to bleed really heavy with my period. I go to the doctor. You have fibroids. Okay. You need to get them out because they're creating a pregnancy look. It's growing. It's distending your stomach, and your abdomen has already been distended twice before during childbirth. So we got to cut that out. So I proceed in August of 2014 to get my fibroids removed. He told me that it was this big and it had ears like a Mickey Mouse head. I was terrified. I said, what? He said, yes. So at my post-op appointment, he says, Miss Downer, you have a lot of scar tissue. You should really think about getting it out. And I always, from that point, wanted the fluid out. I wanted it out of me. He said, because if you keep it in there, it's going to start to cause problems. That stayed with me because I've been in healthcare for 25 years. Back and forth, trying to get to nursing school and everything. And so, now that I'm acting, last year, come down to from 14 to last year, and I'm going through the steps with my health. I be stiff all the time, stiff in my legs, in my joints, hurt. I'm 44 years old. I shouldn't hurt like that. I wasn't gonna live like an 80-year-old woman. So I felt so bad. I said, I gotta get the scar tissue out. So last year, around this time of the year, my birthday is July the 9th, which was next Friday. So July the 9th, 2020, I had got some blood work, and I found out that my cholesterol had jumped 35 points. Like, whoa, that concerned me. Again, I've been in healthcare for 25 years, and I consider myself to be in the healthcare field, so I'm always trying to make sure that I'm healthy, and I don't quite like that. So I went on a exercise and cleansing type of mode. Started taking apple cider vinegar with a cayenne and cayenne pepper and the apple cider vinegar and the all the new, the little got lightheaded. All the fluids, where inflammation comes up in your body. So I was taking that, and it really did help my knees. Because when I was 24 years old, I got hit by a car, and then I was in a bad car wreck when I was 6. So I've always had problems with my back and my hips. So I know COVID came along. They extended the insurance. Shout out to COVID. I ain't want COVID, but they extended the insurance. I was able to retrieve the insurance. Started going to the doctor. So I told the lady, I said, my hips hurt all the time. So they sent me to the spine doctor. But I knew in the back of my mind that it was that scar tissue. And I'm rubbing my stomach because it's hurting a little bit. But I just been online. I wanted to come on and explain. I've been bigger than the other girls my entire life. And even now, since I've had this surgery, my hips are not hurting. I see so many black women, because black women had the better grunt of having a cesarean. They always run the black woman back and just take the baby. Nobody tells her. Nobody explains to her what the ramifications of not having a natural childbirth are. First, he didn't even really know that I was close built. I learned that my cervix was back and up in my body. And then I learned because all um, all three of us, me and my sisters, two sisters, I'm being the oldest, we all are in healthcare. And we found these things out because we did our own research about our own bodies. We took the experiences that we've had collectively and put them together. And I can say my sister under me, she and I, we really have the same blueprint, like as far as um, our health wise. You know, all three of us have low blood pressure, hypo, not hyper. Um, we all suffer from vitamin D issues. My sister under me, she had a stroke, and it was due to, um, the ring at the time, and that was a whole. That's her business. I won't put that out there, but we've all had a number of health scares, and so we get together and we come up with natural ways to, um, help these situations. I won't get off into all of my pills, but I already take 1,900 milligrams of macaroon a day. I take sea salt. I take beets because I really wanted. After that point in January, when I got the in March when I got the insurance, went back to the doctor. They checked my cholesterol, my blood work again. I had worked vigorously to do the right thing. I was shedding at the top, and pouch wasn't going nowhere. Cholesterol jumped 35 more points. I said, that's it. That's what's the problem. Friday's my birthday. I'll be 45 years old. I'm 3 days post-op. This is a journey. It really is a journey. But I had bought a lot of stuff, including this. And even though I'm not certified to do this, but I've been in the healthcare a long time, I'm just kind of going around, just making a little groove, just kind of, And I'm not going to do it much because I had been doing it before I did this video, and it kind of hurting a little bit, so I think I've done enough. I did my legs. This procedure is very costly as far as what you want to get so that your spirits will be right. I thank God that everything came into play. Did a lot of research. Got what I getting the pills that I need. Everybody says come kind of second week, so I got another week, to play around. Once you get out of the hospital, you're gonna be too sore to do a lot of stuff. So I'm not gonna bother that no more. I'm just gonna leave that alone. I shook it enough, and so I'm gonna rest. But this is my initial post-op. My 3 days post-op panniculectomy video. I'm gonna come back if you want to like and subscribe. I'm not healthcare, but I am healthcare. I wanted to vlog this experience because I wanted to help another woman going through this situation if she was thinking about it. I want you to know it's not easy. I was very scared. I had a lot of anxiety going in. I am a whip in my family. And I got 2 grown sons, and I do a lot. And so I didn't want to be down, especially this close to my birthday. But the insurance paid for this procedure, and I paid an extra $3,000 for the muscle repair, right at $3,000. So this is something that's 25 years in the making. I feel like I look good already, and I'm hurting. But I feel good. I got my color. I'm getting my color back. Just doing what it takes. You gotta research. Do your research. Make sure this is something that you want to do because this is not easy. When I came home from the hospital, I had a bad experience leaving. And when I came home, I was emotional. I started crying. I thought that I said, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I said, I shouldn't have did this. I was really emotional. And then I took some of my anxiety medicine because I said, God had me. And I want to stress spirituality. I want to stress if you're already going through something, you should kind of back away from that because this can be a stressful situation. But I thank God that I had enough time to organize everything so it could alleviate the stress that I may be going through. I paid up my rent for 4 months so that I have time to, not have to worry about really getting back out into the work world without paying my rent. You know what I'm saying? I made sure that things were lined up so that I could get this rest that's gonna be needed for the result that I want. I'm going to be going to Dream Body Studios. They don't know it yet, but I'm coming up and following them on Instagram. That's Dream Body Studios. Shout out to them. If they get a call from this video, I'm glad they did, because I think they do pretty good over there. I've watched them very thoroughly and have kind of came to the conclusion that that's where I want to go and get some of my post-op massage therapy. Again, being a big lady, being an African American lady, African American women have a higher percentage of cesarean births than anybody else, because they always want to just run us out there and just get the baby out. And sometimes healthcare providers, they feel like they don't really have to give you that kind of answers you want, but you have to make them, because guess what? This is your health. This is your body, and if you're not together, then what? You find out, then they, oh, okay, yeah, let me get that up out you. I need to know that information. And I thank God that my doctor, Dr. John Hertub, the Athens plastic surgeon, he did that, and he did a wonderful job. And I appreciate everything that they did for me, doing for me in the office. And it's the 4th of July. Now they want to slow down with the fireworks, so I let them have that a little bit. But you guys have a good night. I love y'all.